Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team. We are competing in motorsport as a fun experience, and we're kind of unique because most of our sponsorship comes through crowdfunding from lovely people like you, so thank you very much. Why am I laughing? Because this is going to be an unboxing video.
Oh, what's in the box?
We did a crowdfunding thing and said, would anybody like to support us in helping us to buy the Brantz trip computer and timer and all the associated bits, so that it can we can do a few more different types of historic and navigation rallies, and the support has been fantastic, so thank you very much to all these kind people. As I say, without your support we just wouldn't be able to afford it, so we're not worthy.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Thank you. Right, okay, here we go. Genuinely, I haven't opened this box myself yet. I'm quite excited. I mean, I know what's in it. So, those that have seen our previous videos when we've had a go at historic rallying and the navigation rallies, such as the Hero ERA rally and things like that, they say, you know, when you're beginning in that sport, you don't need any specialist equipment because you can just download the app. But one of the downsides of the app using GPS is that it's not 100% accurate. You know, GPS is not down to, you know, a meter of accuracy. To do the sport properly, you need to be absolutely bang on with the distances that you're doing and the times. And we found that the app just had a little bit of delay, and often I would miss junctions because, you know, I didn't realise that it was that junction was coming up so soon. Oh, stop, we got too far. In the big box, I've got two boxes. Which is the heaviest one? Let's go for the heaviest one first. Nice. Right, what we got in here? You're going to see it before I do. Oh, what we got? Instructions. Look at that. I know exactly what that is. That is like the sunscreen that goes over the top of your trip meter to keep glare off. Brantz, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's going to come in so handy. Okay, these are sensors. So, there we go, a 3-wire wheel sensor. One of them is actually I've ordered for Glenn for his MGB GT, and obviously the other one is for us. So yeah, it's just a sensor, and the idea is it counts a marker. Normally it's a stud. It's just a very consistent way of knowing how many times your wheels have gone round. So that's how accurate the trip meter can be. So yeah, so on Glenn's car, we're going to mount this on a bracket on the front wheel on the disc hub, so it basically counts the nuts that hold the wheel as it goes round. That's the plan anyway. We've got to get inventive. With the Rally Mini, I've looked on the internet. There's no point mounting this on the front wheels on a classic Mini because it's front wheel drive. So as soon as you wheel spin, all your measurements are going to go out the window, aren't they? So I have seen people that have mounted these inside the rear hub. Hopefully there's enough room to do that. They do make a slightly shorter one. We'll see. Actually, Cole from Classic Mini DIY, he makes a thing that goes on the front CV joint that mounts down there. Good idea, Kev. The other option is the Speedo cable. You can actually buy a thing where you actually cut your cable in half, you put this bit in the middle, and it counts the revolutions of the Speedo cable. There's lots of options. There's lots of options of ways of working out how far you've gone. However, there is also a little gizmo that they make where you can flick between the two sensors. So for example, if we have one in the rear hub and for whatever reason, you know, we're going over a rock and it breaks the cable. Whoa! We're off. We can go, oh no, and you can just flick the switch and go over to the one that's on the Speedo cable. You do have to calibrate both of those sensors if you're going to do that. Okay, fuses, very important. Everything's got to be fused because otherwise, you know, there could be a bit of a shock. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. Okay, so we've opted for, this is the Brantz International 3 Pro. So it does your total distance there, your intermediate distance, so obviously you can reset it, you know, between junctions or checkpoints or whatever. And it has your speed. This is how you calibrate the sensors. So you go over a measured mile. and then whatever the reading is for your measured mile, but I'll have to learn how to do it. You freeze your total, zero your total, count up and count down. I think count up and count down is something that we might be using quite a bit, because I could be wrong, correct me if I am wrong. I think basically if you go wrong take the wrong junction and go down the wrong road. Okay, in a moment we're going to make a junction and we're going to go to the right. Yeah, go on.
Right.
Bob on time, go. Yeah, right, yeah. Right, Bob on time, absolutely spot on. Oh! Oh, well, that screwed that up, didn't it? It's a shame it's the wrong road because it was the right time. As soon as you realise that, you can turn around, flick that into countdown, and then the mileage will go in reverse until you get back to where you were. So that then your mileage is back where it should be, and then you go count up. Is that right? Please tell me if I'm wrong. But of course your timings have gone all out to pot, but your distances should be right. Now this bit is going to help the driver massively. This is a dual display. The speed is the important one for me, because you know, your navigator, Catherine or whoever's navigating for me, will say, come on Kev, you need to be going at 32 miles an hour, for example. And my job as a driver is to try and consistently stay at that. And as you pass checkpoints or markers or landmarks or whatever, she'll realise whether we're going too quick or too slow, so she'll say slow down a bit, speed up a bit. And then if I don't have an accurate speedo, I'm kind of just pissing in the wind, aren't I? So yeah, this is obviously a very accurate speedo because it's linked into the International Pro. That's a very nice bit of kit. Oh, there we go, look. This is the Rally V2 timer. So again, keeping time of the event is hugely important with these navigation rallies. But you may be saying, Kev, you've already got one of those. I know, I have. But I don't have this particular model. The one that I've got, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But the new one that they have has some really nice features depending on the type of events that you do. The one that basically sold it for me is I think it's called the jocularity setting. So basically when you come up to a random checkpoint that you have to be at a certain time, when you press the button to say I've arrived, the time will pause for 30 seconds on the display. So then you have time to write it down and work out, are you early or are you late? And then obviously once the marshal's done their thing and you carry on, after 30 seconds it goes back to the time that you're running on. So that's an amazing feature, and I genuinely thought it was worth the upgrade. Oh, it's so nice. On off switch on the bottom, and obviously that's the button. Press once to do your split time. And it's very simple. All it is you just connect it to 12 volt, positive and negative. Simple as that, obviously through the fuse. So wow, this is just fantastic. Right, again, all those that have helped sponsor this bit of kit, you are amazing. We couldn't buy this without you, and that means that we probably wouldn't be able to do the sport that we want to do in the future. Right, the only thing left to do is fit it and then get out and practice, because practice is everything, isn't it? And you'll see that in a future episode, so please like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help the channel, believe it or not, commenting on our videos. Ta-ta for now.